Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Sorry for the messy appearance. I had just finished hitting arms in the gym, and I'm here though. Now first off, before I get into anything else, I want to say thank you for the comments and support in the last video. Me being called an inspiration, honestly, I took a second before I recorded this because I teared up a little. And the reason why is because I never thought I'd actually be an inspiration to someone. My goal is to inspire others and make the world at least a little bit better for the people around me. And so for someone to find this video and say that, it means a lot, and happy I could do that for you. So again, thank you for the support. Now with that being said, it helped me come up with the idea for today's video, which is getting your inspiration. Now losing weight is 90% diet, or according to science, something like that, 10% workouts, all that. But I think what is left out is that really that's just 50% of it. The other 50% is, as corny as it sounds, your mindset. And the reason why is because you could have all these goals, you could have all these plans, it's like, when you wake up, you say you're going to do all that. How many times do you actually do everything you say you're going to do? And that's because the other 50% is really your mindset. And within that is your discipline, self-control, and the most important piece, being inspired or motivated to do those things. Now, I'll be honest, getting to where I am right now, which by the way, today I weighed in at 265, lowest I have weighed since 2020. And from this point forward, that's all it is. Anytime I reach a new milestone, it's the lowest I've weighed in multiple years. And which is not even 3 years ago, but 4 now. And it's getting crazier. I was 350 at one point, and now we're here. Looking pretty good, I'd say. When I stand up, still a little bit bigger. But since I started this new channel, I have lost 34 pounds, I believe. Something like that. I was 301, now I'm 265. But I couldn't have done all this without being inspired to do that. And I failed countless times. And I myself has had an eating disorder. And I would starve myself. Nothing to be proud of right there. And actually, no. I'm proud because I used those experiences to get better and further motivate myself, which I'm going to get to in a second. But yeah, like I said, I've starved myself. I've had terrible eating habits. And every time I tried, I failed within a day sometimes. And the furthest I would go when losing weight and sticking to a goal that I knew would better me would barely even hit a month, if that. The longest I went, I think, before this was 2 weeks. And obviously, I'm a former high school football player. Nothing crazy. My biggest accomplishment with football is getting most improved, which is honestly awesome. And really helps support the progress I have made. But what I'm getting at is that even with stuff like football, I got stronger and it got me into fitness, but I still struggled and I never ate right, But this changed because I became motivated and I found an inspiration. So your first step to get inspired, right, is to set clear and unrealistic goals. So when you say you're going to lose weight, set a goal. So as you can see in every video, at the end, I have my current weight, I have the weight I started with, I have my current weight, and I have the goal. The goal is 250, and I'm only 15 pounds away from hitting 250. And it helped because I'm chasing something. If you're just like, hey, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose fat, but you don't have a goal, it's not gonna work. And you gotta keep it realistic too. So I was at 301. I would have loved when I started out to say I'm gonna go for 225. But if my first goal was to lose 75 pounds, as awesome and important as that can be for fitness, if I had a goal that was super far out, knowing how I am, I would have given up and I would have failed. And don't be afraid to admit that, because failure, also as corny as this sounds, failure is really important, especially when wanting to make a difference in your life. So learning from my previous attempts at losing weight, I set a realistic goal of 250, and I'm gonna near that probably by the end of next month or by sometime in July. So let's say right now you're like me, you're at 300 pounds, right? Well, Set a goal, maybe not even 250. 250 was big for me. So start out small. I'd say 15, 25 pounds at a time. So set your first goal of 275. Once you get there or get close to it, you're probably going to be more confident and be like, hey, I'm doing it. I'm actually hitting a goal, you know? Maybe even if it's 5 pounds, do one step at a time, because at the end of the day, you know, you could lose up to, like, healthfully, you could lose up to 2 pounds a week. After a month, you're already 5 pounds down. And then just keep doing it. And then a year, think about how much pounds that is. In short, just set realistic and approachable goals. So the second part about being inspired, right? So this helped me. I constantly visualized my success. Visualize your success. So what I'm gonna want you to do is close your eyes and imagine, oh, there's a fly. Anyways, close your eyes. So imagine yourself at your goal. Imagine how you're gonna look and feel after achieving your goal. This will help serve as a daily reminder to yourself to not give up and to keep chasing it. Now, you're gonna definitely get fatigued, and there's a high chance of getting burnt out from this, and you know, honestly, it's real. One of the reasons why I stopped daily uploading wasn't just because it was corny, but because I was almost about to get burnt out, and it was a video part of it that was making it feel like a chore. So you know what? I also eliminated that distraction, and I just kept visualizing my success. And when I kept imagining where I'm gonna be, I was motivated to keep on going. And then I switched to a healthier upload schedule. But just keep on visualizing how you're gonna look, okay? Obviously open your eyes now. My bad if they were closed this whole time. But just constantly vision how you'll look and feel. And just know that you're gonna be happier. Even if you already are happy, you'll be happy plus like 10,000 of how much happier you could be. And honestly, just picture that, all right? Anytime you're about to give up, just remember, it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to be where I want to be. Now, this one is, honestly, it helped me, but like I said, everyone's different. Sometimes people work better without keeping track of things. However, if you're someone that came to this video because you've given up, keep track of your stuff. Keep track of your progress. So what helped me keep track of this was I started uploading videos on YouTube, and got support from friends or people who I've never met before that just commented, and it helped me keep track of my progress through uploading videos and constantly keeping track of my weight weekly. And then also I downloaded apps like MyFitnessPal to keep track of what I'm eating every day. Am I hitting my macros? That will be another video in the future about that app because it honestly helped me a lot. But just always keep track of your progress. That helps you a lot, and it helped me for sure. And yeah, I cannot tell you enough of how much keeping track of your progress will boost your confidence of how you're progressing, and it might make you even just feel very happy overall. So obviously, you're going to want to find a workout you enjoy. Now, this is still subjective because sometimes there's going to be days where you don't want to do it. But if you are new to fitness or something like that, you know, something even as basketball, that's physical activity. And what helped me fall in love with weightlifting again was honestly football. I was a little burnt out with, but I enjoyed having every day be spent with my buddies and especially my coaches. If you're coming from the future, Coach Cleveland, I love you, bro. You're the GOAT. And just, you know, doing stuff that you'll like that counts as fitness honestly makes you forget that you're working out, and you're gonna love it. And when I started the YouTube channel, I balanced working out with basketball and then hitting a lift right after that, or I would lift with friends, and which that's gonna be the next thing I get into right now. But yeah, just when you work out, find a workout you'll enjoy. It makes it much easier to stick to, and you'll love it. So joining a community or working out with friends, it's just when you're with people that are like you, you're gonna like it way more. Sorry if that sentence was rushed. Someone was coming out the door and I had to pause real quick. But yes, joining a community or working out with people you love or enjoy to be around, you know, that's always gonna be amazing. And it's just gonna make things so much easier and easier to stick to your goals. And it's always good to be around people that are like you. especially if it's for something as positive as bettering yourself, because sometimes it might even be losing weight. For me, that's what it is. But maybe you're gaining weight or maintaining or just trying to be happy. So join a community that's like you, join a community matching your goals, and you'll get there. So I only have a few more advices for you. And one of those advices left is to stay positive. Things are going to get things are going to get hard, and life is never going to be easy. I consider myself a happy person, but there's not a single moment in a day that goes by where sometimes I'll have a negative thought. Now, it's not as bad as you're thinking probably, but sometimes we all get lonely, sometimes we all get sad. Sometimes I'll go have the greatest day of my life with my friends, and then I'll come home and I'll be like, dang. But then you got to remind yourself that, what, things are good, and sometimes you could have almost nothing, but there's people that have less than you. And something I like to tell myself is that my worst day could be someone's best day. And also staying positive has its own benefits on your goal and how well your body's developing and stuff like that. So just always staying positive helps, and it helps the people around you, and it's going to make your life way easier, even if you're not doing this for yourself. Staying positive can make people's day. Say you're walking down, someone's sad, just saying hi to them, that always helps. So stay positive. I want you to be proud of yourself no matter what. Stay positive, and that's always going to help you. And you're loved by everyone, and if not, I love you. You're going to do great. Keep it up. Almost at the end, you're going to want to create a healthy environment. This isn't just like the healthy foods at home or planning your meals, but creating healthy habits. I limited myself to an hour a day of gaming for the first 30 days, and that helped me break my habit of being addicted to video games. Now I only play if my friends call me up, or if my brother's like, hey brother, can you play games with me? Mom, Alexa's not playing games with me. Can you play games with your brother? And I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll play some WWE 2K24. But yeah, just create a healthy environment, and bad addictions or bad habits, and which, by the way, not easier said than done, but you could do it. As long as you just limit it at least, that's already creating a healthier environment than it was before. Just get 1% better at a time. As my coach Morgan told me, get 1% better than yesterday, and you'll be amazing. But yeah, just create a healthy environment overall, and focus on the health, not just the weight, Now what I'm going to want you to also do is focus on your health, not just the weight, This is very important because this is what leads to people starving themselves. So you're going to want to create a healthy approach to losing fat or gaining muscle or stuff like that, whatever you're doing. Whatever your goal is, make sure it's healthy. I'm going to use the fat loss example. And so sometimes you think you got to create this drastic thing, only taking 1,500 calories a day or 1,400. That is not healthy. You're going to feel a lack of nutrients. You're going to be tired. And there's ways to counter this, like if you take multivitamins, you'll still get nutrients in, all that. But just keep it healthy. You got to remember, even someone that's 190 could live a shorter life than someone who's 290. And that's because they're not taking life as healthy as they should. So you're going to want to always prioritize health over, weight. And it's about improving your overall health and not just your appearance. So just always remember that. And, I want you to live as long as you can. When you focus on health, you're also focusing on your well-being. And that's going to just help you overall live a happier life and stick to your goal. So we're at the end. And all I have left to say is, get inspired by others, So we're here at the end. And my last advice for you is to get inspired by others. So I told you these other pieces of advice to inspire you and lose weight, or if you're trying to gain whatever it is for your personal health and benefits. My last advice is getting inspired by others. And you should know how to do this now with everything I told you. But if not, I'll keep it short. Reading success stories, realistic or fiction or nonfiction, my bad. Whatever it is, reading those always helps. Watch motivational videos. As corny as they could be sometimes, they do help. And I'd be lying if I told you I didn't look at some corny Sigma reels or whatever it is. Sometimes it helps, you know, most of the time it is cringe, but sometimes there's the 5% of videos that help you. And, or there's the fictional stuff, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I watch Hercules sometimes to get inspired. I'll play God of War Valhalla to get inspired. Man, some of those stuff are real. Look at this clip right here.
What does that make me? God of fools. A god of hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
Or you know what? If you're struggling because your feed is bad on social media, use social media as a tool and don't make it a weapon on yourself anymore. Follow good people. And when I say fitness, yes, I know I mentioned sometimes I watch the Sigma videos. Those are most of the time toxic. Find positive fitness people, you know? There's some real good guys out there. Here's a little example of people that I watch to get me into it, and I'm sure it'll help you. But, you know, over time, you're going to find what helps you, and you're going to find what suits you the best. And whatever that is, adapt to that. And, you know, we're humans, we constantly adapt and change. As we change, the people who inspire you might change too. So don't be afraid to change up who you watch. You know, I was inspired by some people in the past, you know, like The Rock, but now, you know, as I grew up a little bit, he doesn't inspire me as much as he used to. But now I'm inspired by, you know, like I don't know, maybe Kratos or something. Basically, just that type of thing. Or watch videos like you are right now, you know? Sometimes seeing others' achievements can boost your confidence and your determination. But in short, always be inspired, and don't be afraid to look up to others. Sometimes that helps you the most. And I hope you could take everything I just told you right now and apply it to your life if you need it. Anyways, my name's Elijah, and I'll see you in the next video. And I got a few ideas. If there's anything you need or would like me to cover, I will. And soon I'll go more in depth of how exactly I've lost the weight I have. And anyways, I love you. I hope you're having an amazing day. And whether it's morning, evening, or night, I will see you next time. Goodbye.